All right, so everyone's got their Metroid Prime previews out, including us.
Yep.
Prime 4 Beyond, whatever it's called.
That's the one.
So we're going to go through our very own footage that we've capped and have a bit more of a, what should we say? Not more of an honest chat, but more of just a frank discussion about it, maybe.
Yeah, because obviously our video on SwitchUp was curated and it was heavily edited. This is more pure gameplay, just with us having a chat over the top for people that want to see the game running for a bit longer, really.
Yeah, and see me being very, very special.
Yeah, this is Mark's playthrough. Mine was over-the-shoulder footage, which is not in here. And this is Fury Green. So this is a new area that Nintendo have just revealed, obviously for Metroid Prime 4, as Mark said. So these bits you're seeing here, there was a door that you couldn't open. And as you can see now, Mark's going to go through the morph ball stage, and you end up in an area where you find something that will help you later on. But it did take a while to find that, and it's just because it was quite hidden away, wasn't it? You know, you're looking for obvious things, and then you realise there's just this little tiny area that you can actually get through. Still very heavily reliant on the scanning, as the old games were.
Yeah, it is. It feels very familiar, really, to me. It felt very much like the remaster that they put out, obviously like the older games, I guess, in that regard. Yeah. Which I hadn't played originally, so for me it was, nice to have those on Switch.
Yeah, definitely.
Visually, I think it's quite a deceptive one. Like, there are actually a lot more details in here than I think initially meets the eye.
Right.
Like things like the hands, the gun, they just look a lot better. I went back and had a look at the Prime Remaster, game that was on. It was the first one, wasn't it?
It was the first one, yes.
Yeah, and it did look, don't get me wrong, did look very good. But I think this does show some evidence of being the Switch 2 version. But it will be on Switch 1, right?
Yes. Yeah, so when this started production, it was a Switch 1 game, wasn't it? It was first announced yonks ago. They did a very un-Nintendo thing in that they announced a game that was nowhere near ready, which they don't do very often.
No, and they did it a long time in advance.
They did indeed, and normally that's what they get criticised for, is that they don't reveal anything until it's practically finished, and then there's this long, period of quiet where nothing's happening, and this time they went the other way round.
Yeah.
And it's been so long since it was announced that now obviously the Switch 2's a thing.
Yes, yeah, this is the bit of footage I was really stuck. I was like, where the heck am I supposed to be going? This is where I think I leant over and was like, look, I am stuck.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, you need to go back to that main area. But it's not, I was kind of pleased with that, because I think half the time, and you know this of me, like I don't listen to tutorials. I kind of just fly through at my own pace and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I was quite pleased that it wasn't completely hand-holdy.
Nintendo are just a bit too fond of that for me these days. The amount of games you play, certainly Mario games, not necessarily Mario platformers, but like Mario RPGs and things like that these days, they're so dialogue heavy. Yeah. But with tutorials, I don't mind the dialogue if it's just setting up story, but they're very tutorial heavy these days. And it's nice when you get a game like this where, it is about isolation, it is about exploration, and you will get stuck and you will wonder where to go next, and it just lets you do that.
Yes.
It's good. It is good. Nice little throwback, and this is the area that you were looking for.
Why was that open?
I think you might have opened it, not realised where it was, and walked off again or something.
Right, okay.
That's the impression I get, that maybe something like that happened. But this is the first power-up that you get. So you start the game, I don't know how much we're allowed to say, to be honest, but we played it obviously before recently, didn't we? Another event, and you were powered up, you were, as you would expect to be, and we don't know why or what, but obviously you then lose your powers, which is standard for Metroid games, isn't it? And this is how we played today, with this being our first power-up of this particular session.
Nice. Yeah, no, there's only so much. We obviously do know a lot more than we're allowed to let on, but that's standard Nintendo, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously there's certain things you're not allowed to reveal, but like I say, the starting the game powered up is what happens in every Metroid game, 2D or 3D, So this is what you can do with this new power, is you can channel these energy balls and then use them to obviously open doors and what have you. And you also draw almost like runes, don't you, at certain points as well? Yeah. Again, to open doors and whatnot. Here, when I was doing this, I was using the mouse. It looks like you're using the controller, because it looks a lot smoother than when I was doing it.
Yeah, I was, because you've got loads of different control options. You can use like full gyro or partial gyro, and I thought I was using full gyro until I actually discovered the toggle in the menu.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
So there's your energy tank. So you obviously build those up as the game goes on, as per standard Metroid, not just Prime games, but original Metroid games as well.
Are we going to see our mate in this one?
He's in it, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. So if you've seen our video on SwitchUp, you'll know who we're talking about. Or if you've seen anything of, obviously, the recent round of Metroid news, there's this character called Mackenzie that turns up, and he'll be in this relatively soon. Yeah, I mean, I stated my opinions of it in that other video, and I was reading some of the comments. Some people agreed, some people didn't. I just don't think you need characters like that in Metroid, personally.
Yeah, I mean, look, we were nice about it.
Yeah.
You know, a few people said they wanted to off the poor fellow, you know? It's like, wow, okay, that's it's a bit much.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, like I say, you'll see him in a minute, and you need to save him straight away. He's got a bit of a Rick Moranis look about him. He looks like Rick Moranis. And this here, obviously, a part that you can't get through now. I think you probably need missiles or something to come back to that later and obviously access that particular area.
Yes, yeah, we were having a chat here. I remember this is why I went still. I was like, I bet you have to go through there later, and you were like, yeah, I think you do, or something.
Yeah.
You were about 2 rooms ahead, I think.
Yeah, I was just ahead, yeah. I think you had some technical difficulties to start with, didn't you?
It was completely, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was completely out of sync. It was awful. It turned out it was the TV wasn't in gaming mode.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing.
I've always liked the morph ball in these Prime games, because it's just... I remember playing the first one, the one you're talking about, but playing it on the GameCube, I mean. And it was so different to any other first-person shooter you played because of things like that. It was just... it was... I don't know, sometimes it wasn't always a positive. There were areas where it was a bit fiddly, but just the fact it did something different, you know?
Yeah. That's classic Nintendo, like leading the player, isn't it? Using a little bug. That's cool.
I mean, that goes all the way back to 2D platformers, where they put things like coins down.
Yes.
And it just gives you like a subliminal pathway almost through the level, you know?
Yeah, I always remember that now. Whenever I'm doing reviews, I very often quote, I remember you saying that about the guy, because it's used by other people, but it's very rarely used as well as Nintendo.
Yeah, absolutely. If you ever see anything off the beaten path, you know the chances are there's something up that way. You know, it's just a little telltale sign, sorry.
It's funny, isn't it? Like what a lot of modern games do, like climbable ledges, they put paint all over them.
Yeah.
That really annoys me.
Yeah.
It doesn't need paint.
It's not necessary. No, exactly.
I just stopped there to twiddle my thumbs, I reckon.
You do that a lot.
Yeah.
You do that a lot. Like when I'm obviously, depending on what reviews we're doing and whatnot, if we're sharing footage, sometimes I'll get your footage through and there'll just be an area or a time where you're just standing still.
You know what it is? It's checking my phone.
Is that what it is? I've always wondered, like, what could you be doing?
Yeah.
It means you just stop for that long. Not pausing the game or anything, just stop, you know?
100% checking my phone.
Checking your phone, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, so did you use gyro for the whole time?
It was like 50, it was the 50-50 mode.
Oh,
so
you
it was
said,
like
sorry,
the joystick, but then if you really moved your hand, then it would affect the aim and...
Right, okay. So this is this fella.
He is.
This is Mackenzie here, look. So he's stuck. We don't know anything really about him in terms of who he is or what federation he's with or anything like that. But yeah, I just it was funny because there were a lot of different booths in this room that we were playing this in, and some people had the sound up, some people had it up ridiculously loud.
Oh, they did.
Like ridiculously loud. No real fault of others or anything. But you could hear this voice. Like I could hear this voice, and I'm like, who is that? Because I hadn't got to this part yet. It's like, that sounds so out of place for the game we're playing. And it kind of, my heart was sinking a little bit. It was like, oh, some annoying character's going to turn up, isn't he? And then he turned up, like waving his arms about and slipping about, doing loads of physical comedy. And I was like, oh no, why? Why have they put him in it?
At least he looks all right with the mask on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does.
And that's another what I was saying before about knowing the Switch 2 force behind some of this, like the facial like the characters and the facial animations, they actually look really good.
Yeah. So there was a jump there. So when we played it, obviously you do some bits, you have to rescue him, get him down. But then when you're walking along with him, you end up on this bridge and you have to get across the bridge, obviously. But he assists you in air quotes, but what that mainly means is he hides in the corner.
Yeah, just whining
the whole time. And if you, or if he gets hit, then you need to revive him. And you said you didn't mind this. You'd seen this in first-person shooters over time. I didn't mind it, but it just equated to going all the way across by yourself, realising he was hiding somewhere, you know, shivering away in a corner, and having to go back and get him. And it just kind of annoyed me a bit, you know. And I know it's going to sound like I don't like this game. That's really couldn't be further from the truth. It's a great game. I just really don't want that character in it, and I don't know how long he's going to be in it. I don't know what the full extent.
So we know a bit more now.
Yeah.
We can talk about.
So
IGN, when they put out their, I think it was their video.
Right.
They noticed that in the menu, you see his profile picture, and it's one of 6.
Okay.
So it's one of 6 by looks of it, different characters on the different levels that you're going to interact with.
I see, okay.
But what that does mean is you're going to have a bloody lot of people talking at you.
Yeah. And someone said again in the comments, and please do understand when I'm saying someone said in the comments, I'm not saying this I'm not criticising.
Just is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, people have different opinions, and I find it quite interesting to see what they think. But one particular person had said that the only reason that Samus has been silenced for so many of the games is because she's been alone. And I don't disagree.
Thank goodness. I thought you were going to say something else.
What?
I thought it was going to be some political thing.
Oh, no, it was nothing like that. No. But that's, you know, very true. But that worked. You know what I mean? Like that feeling of isolation and being on this planet. I just don't think they need something to bounce off.
So what I will say is I saw a comment before you came over saying that Metroid Prime 3 had a lot of NPCs in it. Is that right? Or a lot of side characters?
I never played 3. I played 1 and 2 were on the GameCube. 3 was on the Wii.
Right.
I do own the trilogy, which was on the Wii U, but I just never got around to playing 3.
Right.
So I don't know.
Sounds like there's a bit of we've got a bit of missing kind of knowledge almost, or experience.
Yeah. So that's a game that had...
That's a game apparently that had some of that similarities.
Okay. Because the only one I know of really where Samus spoke a lot was Other M, which was also on the Wii actually, which was a different sort of game. And I don't know, again, they made her in that game very vulnerable, for want of a better word. You know, like she kind of opened up about her past and stuff, and in monologue form I'm talking about. And it, again, just didn't really suit the character, I don't think, you know? I didn't think it was necessary.
So I look super special here. I know I need rockets, but I have no rockets. So I'm like, surely I can find some.
So this is the next power, which is the ability to...
The homing one.
Yeah, kind of. You can shoot your bullets and slow down time and then control the arc of the bullet. Control beam, there you go. And this will come into play in a moment, but more so on the boss, which I think there may be some footage of here that we'll see in a moment.
Oh, yeah. I think I died the first time around, didn't I?
Yeah, so the boss obviously, I mean, like I say, we'll see it in a minute, but it wants you to use this power, which I'll be honest, I didn't actually realise when first playing it. So it was a lot of, this ain't working, what's going on here, you know? And then you think, oh, of course, okay, I've just been given a power, I should probably use that.
So this is funny because I think I checked my phone. You see where it looks up at the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
So it's obvious you need to fire it through the hole in the wall, but at the time I was on my mobile, look. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I think you asked me about this bit as well.
Yeah, I did. I was like, wait, oh yeah, just fire it through there, mate.
Yeah, again, obviously I've chopped some of this down because it was like 2 hours worth of footage or hour and a half worth of footage. Yeah, these green crystals were mentioned. I don't think we ever really saw what that was about, did we? In the game, the part that we played rather. So I don't know what's going to come of that.
Spherical growths. There they are.
Yeah, so this was another puzzle section. So basically your mate Mackenzie, he's stopped to do some computer work. He's going to open some doors for you and he tells you to crack on and go and have a look round, which is why you've lost him for a minute.
Right, I did wonder where he went. I must admit, I wasn't listening to a word he said.
Yeah, no, he's
like, go on, Mackenzie.
He did the classic, you know, I'll do this bit, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
While you go and do all the dangerous bits.
Oh, here we go. Move the crystal. Kind of looks so special. I'm supposed to be going in the middle, aren't I?
I can't remember what you had to do.
Either. I remember being like, what? Go on, activate it, Walker. He's got a clue what he's doing.
It was had to do with these statues, wasn't it? I can't remember what you had to do.
Scanned everything like a madman. Yeah, I definitely did it because I got to the boss, so must have figured it out eventually.
Yeah, you said in our other video, didn't you? You were surprised by how puzzle heavy it was. I wasn't, but only because I'd played obviously a couple of them before. But I was surprised to see it maybe be that puzzle heavy that early.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair point. But yeah.
I'm clearly confused here. I need to go to that thing over there. That's what I need to do.
I can't remember what it is you had to do with this
stand on this, activate it.
That's
and then,
right.
The things pop up. Right?
Then I think this is the first time you use that control bullet, isn't it? Or
yes.
Not the first time you used it in that hole in the wall you mentioned, but yeah, you use it now, don't you?
Engage. Looks like a card, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Engage.
There we go, here it comes. So this is it in action.
Yeah, so halfway through this, I switched to mouse to see how that would go. And it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's mouse now.
Yeah, I'd use mouse for the whole playthrough, personally. In fact, I really enjoyed it, actually. I liked using the mouse mode.
You could have been a PC gamer.
I could well have been, yeah.
Join the master race.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So this all looks very nice, doesn't it? I do like this look.
Yeah.
So we did learn the people here, you know, the people that lived here, and I don't know if we got any backstory on them or anything like that, but I think there was a quick bit about them at the beginning.
Yeah, this is glitched for me. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I dropped it down, it didn't like click into place.
You need to like just go, doesn't it? And
I think it did it again, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
I was like, oh, okay, that feels like it should just be that.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I go and do it a third time.
That was it.
It worked.
And it worked. So then you're into the boss, so yeah. I think that worked for me. I don't remember anything going on.
No, I looked over and was like, his has just gone straight through.
Yeah, that's weird, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, it's got these big tentacles, and you're shooting the weak points, but obviously it starts to spawn more of them, and that's when I suppose we should have realised a bit quicker that you need that control shot to hit all of them at once. As you hopefully you'll see in this footage. I don't know exactly what this will show.
I think halfway through they were like, why don't you try using the...
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But the thing is also, just to take you behind the scenes a bit, we obviously had to get there to where we were invited, but we had to get back to do school runs and pick kids up and
carnage,
stuff,
wasn't it?
And we were really pushed for time now. Like the session wasn't finishing. In terms of that, we were fine, but in terms of us having to leave and get back through the traffic, rush hour and all that, we were pushed for time. And you don't want to be rude, you don't want to leave when you've been invited to this thing, and you do want to achieve it, you want to beat the boss, but we were like, oh man, we got to go, man, you know. So this became quite hectic.
Yeah, and you end up just not paying attention.
You really do. But yeah, so here's the control shot. So you need to go through the 3 arms of this boss, and then obviously a weak spot will open up. Here we go, there's the last one down there.
Yeah, this I'm trying to remember.
And then you get your weak spot.
Yeah, good boss fight though. Quite simple, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I think so. It did what it needed to do, didn't it? Just to introduce you to a new mechanic, basically, didn't it?
Do we think this is the first area?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Just judging by the fact that you had no special abilities.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At all. And generally in Metroid games, you start with everything, something goes wrong, you lose your powers, then you gain them back, like every Metroidvania. So the fact you had nothing here makes me think this is a very early game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And this is not something we were told. This is just...
and I hadn't broken the third one here, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, maybe I had.
One more.
Everything kind of frozen, isn't it?
Yeah, so it slows down time, doesn't it, doing that bullet effect.
Look how close I was to the end. Oh my goodness. Unless you showed the winning run.
This is the winning run.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's actually him dying, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the winning run.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to show defeat. There's no need to do that. Good. I wouldn't have even mentioned it, mate. I would have just let the world think you did it first time.
I did it first time.
Yeah. That's what this footage says.
Exactly. The flowers have bloomed.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it now. I think this will cut out in a sec. But yeah, that's Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Just a bit of a longer look at it. Hope you enjoyed it. And let us know your thoughts about the game in the comment section.
Lovely. Yeah, nice one. Catch you guys on the next one. Who won? Oh, it was me.